Good morning, Brain. Mr. Tiger and I are going to help you to understand the progression of media coverage for a newsworthy event. Understanding this information cycle will help you to know what information is available and to better evaluate those sources.
Social media can occur at the beginning of an event and can continue throughout the information cycle. On the day of an event, you could also see TV and radio reports about the who, what, and where of an event.
So, what happens the next day?
By the next day, information appears in newspapers, although generally not until the day after the event at the earliest because of their publication cycle. The information is usually a little more detailed and potentially more accurate than earlier sources. It often focuses on the who, what, and where of the event.
How do we find out more detailed information, like a timeline for the event?
In the weeks after the event, information usually appears in magazines. They often discuss the impact of the event on society as well as perspectives from a particular group.
When do we begin to see the results of research by experts that study an aspect of the event?
Typically, research by experts appears in scholarly journals 6 months to a year later because it takes time to do the work and because these publications appear less frequently, sometimes only 4 times a year. The article will have a narrow focus, technical language, and will include empirical research, commentary from experts, and a bibliography.
Wow, that took longer than I expected. When can we expect to see the event discussed in books?
Good question. Quality information usually takes a year to 2 years to appear in book form. Because of the length of time required to research and write a work of this length, and because it takes quite a bit of time to publish. A book will provide in-depth coverage of an event, place the event into some historical context, and provide a bibliography.
Okay, I think I understand the basics. Would you please show me some examples? I want to see if I can identify where they fit in the information cycle.
On March 11, 2011, a tsunami hit the coast of Japan. Earliest reports included video clips. Articles in newspapers came out the next day. As the days passed, timelines appeared on news websites and on news reports. Months later, magazines reported on the impact on society. A year later, magazine articles continued to report on the impact of society. Around a year and a half later, peer-reviewed articles reported the results of research related to the event. Beginning 2 years later, reference books were published that discussed the event.